Santa really?
And why is he so fat and jolly?
We're going to answer these questions and more on this Christmas edition of Holiday Mysteries.
Warning, if you're a small child, put your hands over your ears or throw your monitor directly out the window, because we're taking the truth train to Answertown and Santa doesn't want you to know about it.
Alright, well now that we have that scary disclaimer out of the way, I'm Deblina with HLNTV.com, and this is my colleague, AJ, and we're here to talk a little bit about Santa's image and how he got it.
Now, when I was a kid, one thing that I did not understand about Santa, and I did not understand a lot of things about Santa, is why he even cared about me at all.
Well, AJ, it's a good question. Santa's actually loosely based on a real person named St. Nicholas, who was born around 270 and who was a bishop in what's now considered Turkey. He did all this stuff. He gave treats and toys to kids. He paid the dowries of young girls who couldn't pay it themselves. And after he died, they canonized him and they made him the patron saint of children.
So what I want to know is how he got from being a saint to coming down my chimney every year.
Basically, the summarized version is that St. Nicholas lived on in various traditions throughout Europe for many years. Although they may have called him different things, he looked like a skinny, lanky bishop who basically went house to house giving gifts to kids each year. It wasn't until the late 1700s when the US, of course, like we do, anglicized the name and started calling him Santa Claus.
So I know that in a lot of stories, he's the fat, jolly man who, you can sit on his lap. So how did he become that person?
Well, it was actually Washington Irving who first fattened up Santa in his 1809 book, A History of New York. And he also gave him a beard and a pipe. And then I don't know if you're a 'Twas the Night Before Christmas fan, I know I am, but the guy who wrote that in 1822, Irving Moore, took what Washington Irving did a step further. He gave Santa a set of reindeer. So now we've got the fat Santa with the pipe, the beard, the reindeer. He's ready to go. He's more like the Santa that we know and love today.
Oh yeah, I remember, because then in the 1930s, stuff started getting real when Coca-Cola decided that they wanted to take on that image and make it even more friendly, because the pipe and the cute little belly and the reindeer apparently weren't friendly enough. So that's how we got that image of the red Santa in the cute little red outfit. They hired a guy named Haddon Sundblom to create these images for the advertisements, and that's why he resembles a Coke bottle, I guess.
No, that's not really true. But these paintings, Sundblom did paint them for decades, and what he depicted in those paintings, we kind of absorbed in our minds and in our hearts. We saw Santa raiding people's fridges, we saw him reading letters from kids and greeting kids who waited up for him on Christmas Eve, and all of this has informed how we think of Santa Claus.
So Santa Claus, from real saint to fictional portly reverse cat burglar, I guess that's another holiday mystery solved.